We're headed to Ojai to see a giant 100-foot tall moss-covered waterfall. Woo! And then we're climbing above it to see the lesser-known 200-foot upper falls.
Very beautiful.
Come on, let's go. Ugh. But first, we gotta go pick up the homie Jacob. Here he is.
Oh, it's early.
And because it is so early, we need coffee. But we've got quite the trek ahead of us, so we're gonna buckle in, drink this coffee, and I'll check in with you in about 2 hours. Bye. After 2.5 hours, one more McDonald's stop, and a lot of fog, we have made it. How you feeling, Jacob?
I'm ready. Look at this shit. Look at over there. Look at the cloud that we just came from.
We were inside that cloud, now we're outside that cloud, now we're gonna climb up there. Let me change my hiking boots, we'll get on the trail. My hiking boots have been in this trash bag ever since the Laguna Beach video because the seawater did something nasty to them and they smell terrible. Let's see how they've held up. The terrible smell is still kind of here, but it's not too bad. Oh no, this one smells bad. Hiking boots acquired. Now it's time to hit the trail. Let's go. Jacob, welcome to Rose Valley Campground. This is the starting point of the Rose Valley Falls hike. Round trip to the lower falls is only a mile. It's a very short hike. The real fun comes when you go to the upper falls, which I believe is the tallest waterfall in the Los Padres National Forest. I could be wrong. I'm gonna do some research and then put like a note here. So we were driving into the parking area for the trail and we found a little hiccup.
Let's find out what this is. Oh yeah, good thing we didn't drive over that.
I would have been screwed or what?
I didn't even hear it hit the ground. It's still going down right now.
Yeah, so anyway, it's a good thing I didn't drive through that. The trail starts in the campground where they've got amenities like picnic tables and fire pits, barbecues for all your campgrounding needs. Jacob and I were just saying, we gotta go camping soon. Big fellas trip.
It smells like bacon over here.
Sounds like someone's cooking. Anyway, this is the start of the trail. We're going up there. Our first stream crossing. We're hiking to the lower falls first, and then from the lower falls, it's a scramble to the base of the upper falls where there's a pool. And yeah, my hiking shoes still smell terrible. Every step I take, it's like I'm in Laguna Beach in the salt water. Just fish, it smells like fish. My feet smell like fish, but not the delicious kind, like the nasty, nasty kind. Well, it's not flowing strong, but Jacob, I present to you Rose Valley Falls.
It's sick. Yo, no way you brought your GoPro.
No way you brought your, that's my old GoPro.
This has so much unseen footage on it.
Okay, let's go. This is pretty. We are currently the only people here at Rose Valley Falls. Jacob and I got the whole place to ourselves. Oh God, nobody saw that.
What do you think?
Feel it, you got it. When you
I
find
felt it, my foot is freezing.
No, when you find a mossy waterfall like this, you gotta feel it. Oh! Nobody.
You good?
Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Y'all didn't see nothing. Woo! I'm soaked. And I've fallen. Okay, I've gotta go.
Wait, one more,
Okay.
close up. That's good. This is the money shot.
This is the money shot.
I like this tripod.
Yeah, it's nice, right? You just set it down right here. So anyway, this is the lower falls. This is where most people stop, right? Beautiful, impressive. But what if it was twice the height? What if it was twice the height and way more dangerous to get to?
Do it.
Let's go. So that's what Jacob and I are gonna do next. First, we're gonna go up there, and then we're just gonna keep going. And eventually we'll reach a pool at the top. Jacob, lead the way. Go up to your left. I think there's more of a path over here. What a beautiful day to be alive. But we're going up there. The problem with this part is it's unmarked. There's not really a path, right? So you kind of just scramble up until you end up at the next falls. It's kind of dangerous, so I need both hands. I'll check in back with you in a second. You feel good?
It's a workout, bro.
We were like way down there. Now we're way up here.
Way up here.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Hey,
Yeah,
started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. Okay, sketchy climbing part of the hike, done. Second waterfall, achieved.
Where's the water?
There's a tree in the way. Oh shit. This is really intense. We're doing good though. Okay, we just did a lot of crazy scrambling, but the final pool is right there. Jacob feels amazing. I feel amazing. Let's keep going. Lead the way. Well, after a very intense, well, I would call it a mountaineering route, Jacob and I have made it to the upper falls. As you can see, it's not really flowing that heavy right now, but it is twice the height of the first falls. I feel like I was fighting for my life on that climb, so I'm gonna have myself a little cold plunge to relax off. You feel me? All right, fellas, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Me to take my clothes off.
Jacob Cam. What's up, guys? We're here at this waterfall. Very beautiful.
All right, it's freezing, but it's gonna feel amazing. Oh, 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 oh! It feels good. It feels really good. You know, people talk about ice baths. They're like it's good for your immune system and your mental health. I don't believe in any of that, but this feels really good. It feels like I've accomplished something. Like I saw a waterfall on the wall, and I said I'm gonna climb that waterfall, and then I'm gonna bathe in its blood, in its waterfall blood, and become more powerful. Yeah, I feel good though. I feel good. Jacob, you wanna get in next?
Nope.
Whoa. Yo, Jacob and I just filmed an entire podcast, like 30 minutes long sitting on this rock. And then we got up to check it out, and it's a time lapse.
It's really a preview of what's going to happen.
I'm so sad we could never watch that. Basically, okay, let me fill you guys in. We were like, let's sit there and let's have our snacks. And we're sitting there, and I remembered this idea I had a while ago. Let's get the waterfall in the bag, so it's pretty. I remember this idea I had a while ago to have like a podcast where it's me and a buddy walking through the woods and it's just us talking. And then I was like, wait a minute, what if we just sit in places in nature and call it I Know a Spot podcast? And then we just...
Perfect for sitting there and talking about stuff.
I mean, it was great. We talked about so many things. We told like a bunch of funny stories. Oh, fuck. Rocks were falling down on us the entire time. And this dumb motherfucker filmed the whole thing in time warp. So we can't ever watch it. We just have this time lapse of us moving and talking.
That's insane. Holy shit. Yeah, my bad.
But it's okay, because the idea is genius. And I'm gonna film an episode of I Know a Spot, the podcast. I'll film one with Andrea this Friday. But Jacob and I have started something great. We just kind of whiffed. Okay, rocks keep falling. We're gonna go. Well, we gotta climb down this. It's gonna take an hour. Well, we've had a great time at this big rock waterfall thing, pool. I swam in the pool. But rocks keep falling off of this. Like, they're just going bing, and they're hitting Jacob in the head. So we're gonna get back to the car and drive into the town of Ojai and get coffee somewhere. And then we're gonna drive into Ventura to get lunch somewhere. And then we're gonna drive home and watch Star Wars. See ya when we climb down this treacherous. I would film it, but it's way too treacherous. So we're just gonna climb down and we'll holler at you. Okay, bye. Okay, maybe I'll give you guys a quick little video of the trip back. We started down there, we climbed up here, came this way, instead of going across that way and sliding down. I'm gonna walk over to Jacob so I can show you where he's at. Oh. We're on this ridge line right now. How you feeling, Jacob?
You see this shit? Sweating. Sweating. Oh, look at this. Imagine that waterfall was just coming down now.
That'd be pretty cool. We can imagine it though. Huh?
A little bit of water on the top.
You know, you can do a canyoneering route where you rappel down that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you rope in and you rappel down.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that'd be sick. It'd be cool to get into that stuff.
Right.
There's another guy I follow on YouTube, Jesse St. Louis, I think his name is. He does a lot of cool outdoor adventure stuff in California. And lots of mountaineering and rope descending and whatnot. Yeah, I haven't done this one in like 5 years. This is a tough one. Anyway, we had to climb back down, so I'm gonna put the GoPro away. And back to the main falls at Rose Valley Falls. You know, the second falls we went to is cool. It's not even on a trail, it's unmarked. And honestly, just risk versus reward ratio, you're probably best just doing this hike. A lot of like dangerous climbing and a lot of loose rocks, but we had a great time and would probably go there again. That being said, it's only a mile to get here. This is beautiful, and you could tie it in with another trip, you know, another hike for the day. But it's a beautiful day. I feel amazing. Jacob, any thoughts?
The trek back, so many booby traps. You grab a rock, comes with you.
That part. It's just, I don't know. It's my days of doing shit that dangerous are done, so I would skip it next time. But damn, this one mad pretty though.
The water's nice.
Water,
touch the water, put it all over you.
Yeah.
Get that new dude.
Yeah, homie kinda cute. Two hours later, we have made it back to the car. Phenomenal hike. We're gonna go get some coffee, go check out the town of Ojai, go to a local coffee joint for my third iced coffee of the day. We'll see you soon.
So we hit a point in the road where we're back in the cloud. Can't see a goddamn thing.
Not a thing. And we have made it to Ojai, and we're going to a local coffee shop known as the Dutchess. But first, I'm taking off my hiking shoes because they smell like shit. Oh, wow. Dutchess coffee in review. Delicious. Incredibly overpriced. Great vibes. Kind staff. I am happy with this. That's our stuff. Anyway, now that we have our coffee, we're going to Tony's Pizzeria to get pizza for dinner.
Hey Tony, where's the dough?
Where's the gabagool?
Yeah, you Tony. Where's the gabagool?
Ugh. Off the Tony's. And we are at the legendary Tony's Pizzeria, where Jacob and I will be splitting a pie. Let's see what they got.
They wrapped it up for us. You guys even ready to see this?
Pizza time!
Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a little glimpse of it. I'll be like young M.A.
Ooh! Way too hot. Delicious, but I just burned my shit. You know what? Cool it off with a Tony's pink lemonade, huh? I feel like a champion.
So I'm gonna have to stand up.
Hey, Tony, give me a 2 pizza pies and a fucking... You know how kids be playing punk shows in Denny's and Waffle Houses? That's cool and all. But what about the Tony's Pizzeria stage? Festival here we go crazy.
This low-key reminds me of Roadrunner for some reason. Like the setup.
Oh my God, Roadrunner. If you haven't seen that video yet, do yourself a favor. Talk about debauchery. Talk about chaos. Talk about MILFs and MAGAs. Our adventure has brought us to downtown Ventura. Yeah, we're gonna peep this Buffalo Exchange, see if they got any drip compared to our West Hollywood Buffalo Exchange. This might be my favorite find.
Is that from an episode? What is that?
I don't know, I've never seen this episode. We've determined that there's nothing here either in our price range or that we want enough to buy. So Jacob's gonna look at all these pants. And then we're gonna go get a milkshake at the diner next door. All right, we're going to the diner, we're getting milkshakes to go, and we're walking to the pier. Let's go.
Air conditioning.
We're terrible people.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hi guys.
Bye. Milkshakes acquired. I got a pina colada vanilla shake. Jacob got a
Reese's.
They're ridiculous. Ridiculously good.
Thick.
Real thick. Thick as that fog we had earlier. Exceptionally thick. Now we're gonna walk to the pier. You know, this is kind of lit. Basically taking Jacob on a really great first date.
Facts. Ladies.
I'm just saying, I brought him
You
on.
want to have a good time.
Brought him on a nice hike. We split a pizza. My girl can eat. She finished half the pizza. Then I got her a milkshake. I'm just saying.
It's a vibe.
It's a nice vibe. Why take women on dates when you can take the fellas on dates? You know what I'm saying? How's that milkshake hitting?
Like I said, thick like
me, because I'm double caked up on a Tuesday afternoon. Stop playing with me. Historic Ventura. We're now crossing the historic freeway cross place. The historic freeway crossing sidewalk. Beware, Ventura Vinny, sea monster of the bay. Yeah, if you're surfing, you don't want to come across that guy. He'll eat your big toe and suck on your little toe. We're making our way up the stairs to our final goal of the day. Reach the end of the Ventura Pier. Jacob just got done telling me a story about how his first time fishing, he caught like this giant mackerel, they're called?
pickerel.
Pickerel, this big ass pickerel. Anyway, we gotta learn how to fish so I can do a catch and cook.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool? If we just came here, hung out on the pier with all the people that know how to fish and caught a big ass fish. That'd be real nice. Basically, people used to trade stuff and ship things to this pier. It's a lot of text, so I didn't read it all. But we once were called the lima bean capital of the world because lima beans were exported in bulk.
It's lima beans.
It's Lima.
Is it?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
1872. This pier has been piering for a long time. Oh, look at this. I like this illustration here. All these little guys are hanging out on the pier supports.
Do you know that they put a plank out, and this is where the bad people in the town, they have to walk the plank.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's really what that
A
meant?
plank would fit perfectly.
This has been today's video. Our first adventure was to the Rose Valley Falls in Ojai. We climbed that shit. Next, we got coffee at the Dutchess in Ojai, which I'll link in the bio so you can see where we went to get coffee. It was a crazy, really cool place. Then we got pizza at Donnie's, and then we just got a milkshake at the Bee's place. So I've had a lovely day. Jacob, you've had a
great day.
You know, this has been a chill one. Just a little get out of the house for the day type vibe, you know? Next week, Andrea and I are going to the Santa Rosa Punch Bowls to cliff jump and natural water slide, so tune in. If you haven't already, leave a like or a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video, and I will see you next week.